Yo, I can't even lie to you, bro. Like Cardi fans are 100% just super weird, bro. Like just kind of out of this world weird and a little bit delusional. Like, like I definitely fuck with Cardi and shit like that, but like, bro, some of them are just, just another level of delusional. I mean, obviously, A Whole Lot of Red is definitely a classic. You know what I mean? Came out 2020. He is kind of due to drop a new project. Just straight up teasing us with those 6 releases. And I'm not gonna lie to you, some of them disappointed me. You know what I mean? 2024 and Hood by Air, those ones definitely it, bro. Definitely it. But, he obviously got attention in 2017 with his debut self-titled Playboi Carti. And that was just so good. He released at the same time as Damn. You know what I mean? And, a lot of the critics were kind of like, yo, he just makes very basic sounding music, very simple trap sounding shit with self-titled, but you know what I mean? Like, I became a fan like super early on, bro. And obviously, the debut single Magnolia spent 20 weeks in the Billboard in 2017. And, that was also the year of Love is Rage 2, which, in my opinion, is a classic. I think Self-Titled and Dial It and A Whole Lot of Red could all definitely have an argument for being a classic, bro. He is, featured with artists like Travis, Nicki, Thug, just a lot of legends, even Chief Keef. But, you know what I mean? I just had to just put it down on a piece of paper to say something about it. How could his fans just get any worse, bro? You know what I mean? Like, do you remember when he did this whole trend? I think it was back in 2018. It was like right after Dial It. There was just a bunch of different leaks that were just accumulating. And he did this whole baby voice type of flow and vibe and shit like that. With just so many different leaks kind of coming through that, including Pacey Pamper. And, some of their fans even just started speaking in the baby voice. And I thought that was a little bit cringe. And man, like I fucked with the baby voice sound, but that was just really, really cringe. It's when Cardi's vocals were, kind of pitched up in his mumble flows. You know what I mean? He had like a very viral leak that he ended up saying, "My stomach hurts," when you have a stomach ache, and that was just like a huge weird trend going on. A lot of like Cardi fans on social media were like, "My stomach hurts" type shit. It's reference to when Cardi spent 3 minutes rapping about how his stomach hurt. And it sounded fire, obviously. And if you're a Cardi fan, this is the only way to speak, about a stomach ache. A lot of people were just talking like that. And I was like, yo, this is a little bit cringe. Another thing a lot of these cold like Cardi fans end up doing, anywhere, like anytime you're trying to link up with someone that's a Cardi fan, they just always show up late. I'm not gonna lie to you, they just always show up late, bro. After teasing a sophomore album, A Whole Lot of Red, for the past 2 to 4 years to this point, Cardi's just become notorious for being late to drop music. As a result, his fans kind of followed suit. Kind of like I was saying, they're just always late for everything. You know what I mean? Another thing that's just a little bit cringe for, just Cardi fans. They're just like, man, it's just too much at this point. You kneel in a clock position to signify something as average. A tribute to the cover art for Cardi's single, At Me, which was like a loose single right before A Whole Lot of Red. And this was him really just showing his high-pitched vocals. So many people were like, yo, like, what is this track? Really sounding like a baby, like a fetus on the track. True Cardi fans kneel in clock position to signify something was average, which can be a literal translation of the title meh, meaning pretty average. It's assumed that meh is most likely in reference for calling someone out on social media. On the flip side, the position can also be a response to the track, which many Cardi fans criticize for being average. I personally like that track so much. Like, At Me. Like, it feels like when you're like on ecstasy and you're just kind of like vibing out. You know what I mean? Another really cringe thing Cardi fans just end up doing is, keep chopsticks in their car. It's just, man, like I know people kind of speak in a weird Cardi way, like Cardi and shit like that. But like, man, you'd be taking it too far. Another one is just kind of tapping into every Twitter, Instagram post, because you know he barely tweets unless he's about to roll out something. Like when he was rolling out those 6 songs right before Kanye's Vultures. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely guilty of having my notifications on. He's been reposting to everybody. Just, you know, he was just really active. And same when he was, you know, just about to drop a whole lot of Red, and you know, even saying that he was gonna do a deluxe version just because of the fans' reception of it. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, Cardi's fan base just could not get any worse, bro. Like, seriously, I didn't think it could get any worse.